If you find yourself agreeing on all issues, then it means kuna mtu dictator ama kuna mtu mwingine afikiri.
Ana flow tu.
Afikiri, nameza tu kuna mtu afikiri. So there's nothing wrong with disagreeing. You cannot agree on everything 100%.
Yes.
We used to disagree. Hi guys, hoping that God has kept you well.
Tamara's family here and we are back like we never left.
Today we are so happy. Ama unaongea kwanza?
Because ninaoshwa miguu.
Yes, we are so happy to be doing this video. We miss you guys. We missed you guys. Kuna time hatuja post siku kadhaa, and our plan is to be posting like every day, though sometimes huwa haiwezekani because we are also balancing kazi na nini. It's not easy to balance all these things.
Yes.
And
we had a long weekend, Mother's Day, anniversary, Sunday.
Yes. But today is a special day because we did not do like a video ya Mother's Day. We did not do a Mother's Day video, or I was not able to do anything for my wife for some reasons because we go up and down with the job na nini. But today nimesema I just want to do something small, and the reason why I want to do something small is because small things matter in relationship. Small things matter in marriage. Yeah. So kuna kitu inaitwa 5 love languages.
Yes.
Kwa relationship ama marriage. Kuna kuwaga na act of service, kuna kuwaga na touch, kuna kuwaga na words of affirmation, kuna kuwaga na gifts, kuna kuwaga na what else?
Quality time.
Quality time. So I think you as a husband or as a spouse, either of you, you should identify what you love, what your partner loves. So for me, one thing I know about my wife, she loves like everything. She loves everything, and basically you have to spice up your marriage because these moments are very important. Huwa zinakumbukwa sana, especially from the side of the wife.
Even you. Hata nyinyi
huwa mna appreciate sana. Okay, sisi sometimes huwa tunasahau. But you, kwa sometimes unanikumbusha kitu nilikufanya kitambo. So it's good to have this moment. So today tunataka kuchapa story. We want to have like now because we celebrated our 2nd year anniversary like 2 days ago, and then we had Mother's Day. So today nimesema as I clean her legs, her feet
and legs.
Feet and legs. As part of act of service, I want us to review kutoka tulianzia mali tulianzia, that is from the moment we got married, from the moment we exchanged our vows, how the journey has been, and we want to give like our story in a very summarized way. Zile vitu tumelearn, zile vitu basically the things that we have learned in our 2 years in marriage. Still. So let's get into it. So as I do it, I want you to do something. I want you to tell us what you have learned in the 2 years of our marriage.
All right.
Okay, what do you want to kuona? Let me see whether people are seeing you. Watu hawakuoni. Wacha basi nibadilishe kamera na kidogo. Let me tilt it that way. Nice. So then I'm going to put this one here, and I'm going to stay like this. Yes. So before we even go on, these are my products. What I need for this. Hii ni massage oil. Nitammmassage kidogo mguu. Hii ni body scrub. I'm going to use it still on her feet.
Amebaki by the way. Kuna kitu.
Hii nani?
Yeah.
Kutoa cuticles. And this, then we have this one. This is, we call it idahas. Idahas. These are a stone that you use to nini because of clear.
Yes.
Then we have this is for removing cuticles, the soap that I'm going to use. Then we have Ni mafuta ya kukamua, hatuna ng'ombe. Lakini tuna mafuta ya ng'ombe.
Tuko na mafuta ya Remis. Hiyo ni kazi gani?
Mafuta ya ng'ombe? Ya kukamua.
Ya Remis.
Ya kukamua. Anyway, let's get into the step.
Maji ni baridi, imekuwa warm.
And then I also have, as part of my ingredients, niko na mguu. Oh yes. So tupatie uhondo. Tuambie, how has the journey been from where you stand?
It's too hot.
And massage.
It's too hot. Ongeza moto.
You are testing my
patience.
You're testing my patience.
Endurance. So one of the things I've learned ni patience.
5 things.
5?
Yes.
What? Hey.
5 things.
Na venye tuko na safari. Labda ni 2. Venye tuko na safari refu.
What about the safari?
We have a lot of things to learn. So hata nikipeana 2, hata hujanitoa kitu kwa sababu lakini sina. Hasina.
Niko nakuangalia una. 5 things that you have learned in our hii safari yetu ya marriage.
So one, hiyo nimesema patience. You see, when you get married, okay, you're used to stay alone. You're used to like make your own decisions. But now when you get married, there's a way you change. Nina concentrate hapa hadi nakuwa hadi mind inakata. So about patience. Usijui kwanza utaacha ndio niseme. Okay, about patience.
You have to be patient.
Okay, yes, you have to be patient in marriage. And when I say this, ni mara mingi sana mtapata you're trying to come together to mingle, like you've been one page, and now that you're joined together, huyu mtu hamwachani. Like if you made that decision to get married, it is a covenant. So you are joined together. So for this to work, you have to be patient. Remember, you're married to an adult. Mtu mwenye ako over 18, amezoea to make his own decisions, amezoea kujitengenezea nyumba. And now there's a way you do your things. Sasa when you get married, hey, one of the things, wacha niwape instance moja. It was about niseme hiyo.
Choma.
Okay, one ni kuna mtu hapa alikuwa anapenda kuweka vyombo kwa sink. So I've been patient until now. Mimi I don't like vyombo kwa sink, but I find him ile time amejipelekea sahani ama amepeleka anything kwa kitchen, yani anaona tu nimeweka kabesen hapo kwa kuweka vyombo chafu, lakini yeye anaenda tu direct anaziacha kwa sink. That is what I hate. At least kuna time unaona amesahau, mwingine anafanya the same thing. So I have to be patient because I can't change, like siwezi change once. So I have to be patient with him until ile siku ata change, but he must be willing to change, and he is, by the way. Another instance,
sema nimechange.
Umechange, lakini wewe unasahau sometimes. Unaacha kabisa. But this I know you will stop it. The other one ni kuna alikuwa na he had a lot of friends, like wakitoka mahali walikuwa napitia tu home. Remember, I've been married for the first month. Lakini sasa
sema for the first week. We had
yes, the first week.
After tulitoka nini honeymoon, the first week we had a visitor in the house. Na alispend kwetu siku kadhaa. Siku
kama 4. I think alienda on a Thursday. So maybe I'm newlywed. Then
kijana
hapa amejua amepata bibi. And now venye anasema that I know how to cook very well. So he used to invite visitors like mabeshte wake. Wengine ni watu wa his friends. So na sikuwa na shida for them sometimes nikikaa sana before nianze kusema hey, this is too much. Because we are married, but now kuna time ya job, kuna time you're supposed to have your own time.
Yani okay, pacha tuseme hivi, let me cut you short. Basically, mimi all my life hadi nilikuwa single, nilikuwa na mabeshte.
Uko na host watu.
Nilikuwa na host watu. Yani as in all my life kutoka nianza kujikalisha I've known hosting people.
Yes, ukikosa rent uko unapigia mato. Angekuhost like for 5 months.
5 months ujipange, or even 1 year.
Hata 5 years.
So all through me nilikuwa nimeishi na watu, mabeshte nini. So hiyo kitu before ni cut, it took some time.
Yeah.
So the first week after tulitoka honeymoon, hiyo ilikuwa too obvious.
Yeah.
As in niliambia I told my bro, ambia just come.
Yeah,
kuja tu to at least we tufanyie kazi kwa nyumba because at that time tulikuwa tunafanyia kazi tu online. Just come.
Yeah, so because I was not doing that job, mimi nilikuwa nakaa caterer in the house.
Wewe ulikuwa unapika makeki? Hiyo time nilikuwa na haso ile ya keki.
Yeah, plus now venye kuna wageni I have to cook na serve, naosha vyombo, na cook na wapelekea chai. Yani nilikuwa nakaa ka waitress in the house. Like you didn't have time alone. So mimi ilifika mahali it was too much, like hadi nikamwambia mimi I'm not happy about this.
Mimi nilikuwa nashinda ulikuwa na jam kwa nini?
Sasa mimi nilikuwa nakaa not sio tu ya that bro eti venye alikuwa amekuja hizo
okay, same ya bro as in generally. So many people coming in the house, in and out.
Mimi nimekaa tu kwa nyumba. Naona tu watu, nasikia tu kanoko. Kom. Kuangalia, ni watu wameingia. Na wakikuja hawaendi hiyo time. It's good to have to host friends, lakini now it was the first. Yani si hivyo tu like lazima kuambia wanakuja.
As in you never enjoyed like privacy. Hizo siku za kwanza.
And it took time before hata to enjoy hiyo, by the way, hiyo privacy alone. So that one I had to be patient with him until hata yeye akaona. In fact, tulienda kwa couple ingine and then we had like conversation. Inakuwa the general conversation. Tukiongea, nikatoka nao ka idea kati yenu nani anapenda kuhost wageni sana. So on the other side it was even worse.
Yes.
Than our side. So hapo ndipo tulianza
and in fact I realized that couples normally have like common challenges.
Yes.
Okay. Huwa zinafanana most of the time.
Zinafanana. Okay,
most of them huwa zinafanana. So because hiyo siku tuliendanga I remember we had some time then tukatoka na the husband kwenda kutembea na hapo nje and then like we were just exchanging some ideas. So but hiyo time tukitoka nje kulikuwa na wageni wake walikuwa wamemwambia wanakuja.
Na tulikuwa tumeongelea hiyo kitu like in the morning when having breakfast. Tulikuwa tumeenda ku spend for that like for 3 days there.
So kuna wageni walimpigia simu wakamwambia kwa anathia wewe kengele hau akatokea hau walikuwa watatu. Okay, wenye hawasikii Kikuyu alisema ati hello ni aje uko home acha tupitie.
Na hii ni men
na ni men. So
na ni kitu 5 jioni sasa ndio tunatayarisha kasapa.
So tukatoka nje and then tukienda hapo nje akaniambia wewe kimeubana.
Kwanza hiyo time alikuwa anapika chapo.
The wife was cooking chapo.
Yes.
So and then hapa hivi kumekuwa na impromptu visitors. So nikarealize sio mimi. Na hata mimi I used to do the same thing. Like naenda na huko kwa barabara napata na mtu namwambia si tuingie kwa nyumba kwanza. Me and my wife as in come we eat then you just go.
Pende kuna watu walikuwa wanasema kwetu
Ni hoteli
5 star.
Abi hoteli okay, si tumebadilisha but because it was my first experience as in hiyo sasa kupikiangwa. Hiyo kwanza nini nakumbuka those first days. Actually ni spoil.
Lakini ifika mahali nikaboeka. So juu sasa you prepared a breakfast for 2 people
and then all of a sudden
na sisemi ati ni
visitors are good
but
if you cannot be able to have like some limit inaweza kuspoilia nini.
So the reason why hata mimi nilifika mahali nikajam nilikuwa napika cake na ni orders mimi nikitoka kudeliver zingine nikirudi napata cake zishapeanwa. Like I have to go back in the kitchen and cook again, wait for them to cool, then I deliver. So that kind thing, ilikuwa
nilikuwa na ile nini generosity iko na upusi ndani yake.
Na sasa hiyo nimekuwekea tu hapo. So maybe nimepika muffins kama 15, 3 ni zako, 12 ni 6 per packet. Mimi nitapata kama 5. So I'm like walikuja tu kitchen wakakosa tu kukula moja wakakula zote. And then I had to sasa hiyo ndio ilifanya nisikie kikidi kabisa hata si vitu zingine. That was the main. So I had to kumkalisha chini nikamwambia. So for the first time ni kama nilikuwa naona ni kama hajaelewa. But later niliona I have to learn to be patient. And I was.
You were patient.
And then for him, he was easy to adjust. And another thing, by the way, about what I've learned, not about patience, like even adjusting.
Yes.
Yeah, so for him, I'll adjust. And hata ile time hata saizi akikuja na wageni ananiambia even before waingie. Hi babe, kuna watu wanakuja na ninakaa. And then when he comes, sometimes he even helps me in the kitchen. Tunaenda tunatayarisha and then we serve. Nimekuwa confused. So that is one thing I've learned, to be patient with your spouse.
Yes, patient. We have to be very patient.
Yeah. I think yote nimeiongelea sana.
What else?
Usema moja yenye umelana. Hiyo.
So I think we cannot exhaust the story ya kuwa patient because I think is the ndio major thing.
And adjusting.
Because number one, hakuna mtu akona experience ya marriage. Both of you are having this is the first time experience as couples. So kuna vitu mingi sana siko najua when you are dating, because of course when you are dating you have to like maintain.
Ujani smooth, ujani scrub. Umeosha already? Ni scrub.
Nimesahau. Just appreciate.
Yes, thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Ai, sasa nitarudia tena. Ai. So, yakada kadogo. So, I think your season when you are the first month in marriage is normally ile time unajua now the real character of a person. So both of you, now that you are hamuna experience, so your time you have to be very patient to learn your partner, to adjust, because you cannot change the other person, you can only change you. So kuna zile vitu of course you have to sacrifice yourself, as in hata kama hazikufurahishi, for the sake of your marriage to work you have to sacrifice. You have to adjust. You have to make sure that the other person feels comfortable, and kama hutafanya hizo vitu, kama huta sacrifice, of course you have a lot of conflicts, you have a lot of fights, yes, and misunderstanding. Kuna all the reasons to nini kuchoka na marriage. There are so many reasons to get tired. It's not like we laugh all the way. Hata sisi by the normal sisi tunakuwa na hizo easy time kila time. So inakoga, kuna mtu nilikuwa nimesikia akisema, ama sijui kama nikusoma ama nikusikia, nilikuwa nimesikia akisema marriages don't work. Marriages are made to work. You have to make sure that your marriage works. And that is, I'm very intentional about it, kusema you have to make, it is you, not your spouse. It is you. I have to make sure that it works. You have to make sure. So when we are trying to do that, both of us, of course definitely it will work. Sometimes you have to lower your pride, you have to hiyo kumeza ego. So ile kitu nimelala. Kama wewe by the hiyo time mchome.
Choma.
Hiyo time tulikuwa tunakosana sana by the way. Hiyo time.
Jumi nilikuwa nakasirika na kaka.
Nilikuwa nakasirika and then
me I never used to na nyamaza.
Of course hiyo time sio kama saizi najuaga, but then nikitoa your line najua how you respond ama nakuwa patient na una maybe tumekosana instead of kuongea saizi ya more mature kunyamaza ama okay what I love to do when we are not in like agreeing, mimi napenda kuweka earphones naeka music kwa laptop, I listen to music. You get? So na wewe kitu yako ulikuwa unafanya ni kunyamaza. You get? So
nanuna tu.
Kununa ile kununa ingine haieleweki.
Ninakuwekea food kama ni lunch. Na siongei.
Hauongei, hauniambii anything. So we used to have those moments so often. But by and by we have come to learn each other. Tumekuja kuadjust, tumekuja kuona as in the importance of understanding your partner, because most of the times you not get like how to take hiyo kitu ati sana so personal. Unajua tu hizi ni moments, these are moments kuna time ya ku disagree. Of course you are not angels. Si ati mtakuwa mkiagree like 100%. So
and to add on your point, that time ukachukua unavaa earphones, nilikuwa na feel
ni kama ni madharau.
Yaki, nilikuwa na feel pissed off by the way. Yaani ulikuwa unakaa tukikosana tu like kama kuna ka argument tunanyamaza and then wewe unachukua earphones unaanza kucheka.
Unakaa ni madharau. Na sasa mimi naona comedy
unaweka njuguru. Unaweza
Asa maybe sitakosa peace na nikose nini laughter. I have to make sure
so that time it was about him and on my side it was about me. Well, but then we had to sit down. But one thing, mimi tulikuwa naongea, wewe ulikuwa unakuja unaniambia you apologize na labda hata sio umekosea. Like we didn't sleep without.
I had to because I realized wewe haungesema sorry. Hata wakati umenikosea haungesema. So I realized ulikuwa unalia. As in unasikia unaona yani unakuwa emotional. So mimi nilirealize hapa hivi there's something wrong. So I took the initiative to bear the burden sometimes. Na ku apologize for the sake of just to make sure that we sober up. Hiyo moment inaisha. Then when we are happy, I address the issue.
Yes.
When we are just laughing in the house, when we are maybe cooking together, now we address the issue.
So when we are out, tukiwalk.
Yes. And then kuna kitu kingine siko najua yako. As in wewe ukikasirika ulikuwa unapenda kama ni mchana unatoka nje ya nyumba unaenda like for 2 hours na uko kutembea. Mguu tu unazurura.
Nikirudi nakuja nikicheka.
Ukirudi unakuja na nini na yani umetembea umechoka and then unakuja kuwa at least you are better. So na mimi nalipata tu kwa headphones tu and then we will find a way to need to connect kuongea. But hiyo moment tuko high afadhali tu just go, mimi ni buy kwa headphones ama earphones whatever, listen to my music, go and have fun. Wewe unapenda nature, tembea.
And then that time by the way I remember the first time I said sorry nilikupata kwa job kwa laptop.
Ungo umenikosea then utaki kuniambia sorry.
Sitaki kusema sorry.
Hiyo kitu ziliendea mbali.
So nilikuja nikakuhug kwa mgongo, nikakuhug from behind. Sitaki kusema sorry. Inaanza story kutoka mbali. Hadi nikisema sorry ukakuwa emotional. Joko una expect niseme sorry.
Wewe na sorry. But those are very small words. Hiyo ni jina moja that makes the whole difference in marriage.
Yes.
Hizo ni zile nini majina mzuri. Okay, keywords. Unazita keywords as in sorry, thank you. Those small things.
In fact,
ulikuwa
unaniuliza ndio niseme sorry, ulikuwa unaniuliza have you forgiven me? So that time ndio nilikuwa nasema yes. Si nitasema sorry, I used to say yes I've forgiven you. Sasa nikisema hivyo ninalia. Like nilikuwa na cut onions. Every time tukikosana na John nita cut onions. Sasa hiyo ndio ilikuwa my way of saying sorry, but I had to learn how to say like sorry. And when I said sorry for the first time, alikuwa emotional. I think unangoja hiyo kitu sana.
Okay, unajua saa wewe umeonyesha like you are not remorseful. Okay, sio remorseful, nasema aje? Hiyo jina ilikuwa mbali sana. Na you are tired. So when you said it, I knew probably you were learning, I mean you were adjusting.
Okay. And that is how we...
So hiyo ni kitu moja nilisoma. Then number 2, another thing I realize, kitu kingine nilirealize ni you will never agree like 100%.
Who?
See, couples.
Oh yes.
If you find yourself agreeing on all issues, then it means kuna mtu dictator ama kuna mtu mwingine afikiri.
Ana flow tu.
Afikiri, na tu kuna mtu afikiri. So there's nothing wrong with disagreeing. You cannot agree on everything 100%.
Yes.
We used to disagree sana. When it comes to the issue of money, when it comes to the issue of so many things, even the house chores.
Kama hizo about money, ilikuwa like mimi nataka kununua hii kwa nyumba. Then na wewe unasema hapana, kwanza tusinunue. What we'll do, we keep this money, we buy something else. Why? Before we agree,
kwanza kitension kinakuja, as in tunaanza kuzungushana. Tunaanza kuzungushana. So before we settle on a common ground, tunakuwa like we spend like 2 days. So maybe nilisema kitu, I raised my opinion, then you took it like personal. It used to happen so often.
Yeah.
Maybe naona umeniambia kitu, suggest kitu, then naona ni kama you are affecting my opinion. Like you don't have like good intentions. But by and by tukakuja kuona when you are having those disagreements, it means that you're becoming better.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, you'll have a good decision, make a good decision, sober decision, because one of you is emotional, mwingine is logical.
And then eventually inakupea hata time ya kureason tena.
Yes.
And you have to think again and again. So even when you're making that, when you're coming to a conclusion ama to that solution, inakuwa it's the right, like
yes.
You're in one page.
Yes.
Yeah. So another one we learned is transparency. Honestly, I'm transparency. Well, like sisi, by the way, since day one, I think hatujaifichiana phone.
By the way, hata hizi simu zetu kama kuna sanitizers, you cannot find
it. Pata kitu. Because when my phone is off, I use his phone if he's around.
My phone kuna time it spoil, tulitumia simu moja.
Na hatukuwa na doza kubuy phone. So we had to
use one phone.
Ukidata
baki mteja.
Ama kama ni kuongea tuna chat either way kwa hangout kwa laptop, na mimi niko na simu tao. So transparency is key in marriage.
Yes, very key.
Then na kuna difference ya honesty na transparency.
I don't know, but
I think honesty, transparency iko a bit more clear kuliko honesty. Honesty ni kama nichukue pesa, niko na simu, najua niko na pesa, nitumie mamangu. Inakaaje?
I don't know, maybe tell us the difference. Mezandika hapo kwa nini? So, your part ya transparency is very important. We have never had like those moments in this naweza kufichia simu ama naweza enda kuchukulia calls na huko nje, pia wewe hawezi enda kuchukua calls na huko nje. So we don't create chances for like insecurities ama nini. We don't have those because of transparency. So hiyo kitu nyingine nimesoma ni
na transparency inakuja hata kwa money.
Even money, by the way.
Yes.
By the
way, let me surprise you guys. The moment we started dating, nilikupeana ATM yangu.
Yeah, the first month.
That's how much nilikuwa nina trust.
The first month of dating nilikuwa na ATM.
Yes. Nilikuwa nimepokea. Nilimtoa na kaenda akatoa pesa. Ilikuwa testing process. So nilikuwa nampea, anaenda anatoa na ananiletea. Then tukakaa, hata before we went home, we had a joint account.
Yes.
tulienda biashara sako, we opened a joint account. Hatujaenda, tulienda tu kwetu.
In fact, that account even now it's active.
That is what we use, in fact. Kama Swahili. So, transparency yetu ilianza, honesty, trust ilianza tu kitambo. Since we met. And that is very, 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 very key. Yeah.
And what else? Another thing maybe, I think hii kitu inakuwa na so many couples balancing what? In-laws. Yeah, in-laws. The issue of in-laws inakuwa key sana by the way.
Yeah.
Because sometimes you are torn between which is either your spouse or your siblings.
Yes.
But what I know, your spouse should come number one.
Yeah.
Then your parents, your siblings should come after. Because at the end of the day, both of you are in the same house. You are here to stay. And by this, most of the times that maybe you have issues, you're not able even to reach out to your in-laws or your brothers and sisters. So the only person who is there by you like every day, it's your spouse. So make sure that you give them the first priority. You hakuna apologies about it. Make sure that they are number one in your marriage.
Yes, and with this, hatusemi like you're supposed to love your in-laws.
Love them
and respect them. Yes.
So I'm done with the first part. Nimekusugua, nimekuosha. So tuko kwa hiyo step nyingine ya kukupaka mafuta.
Nasikia vizuri.
Yo. So, I think you're learning something.
Yes, and another thing I loved about Maton, ama tunaongelea the first year kwanza
tuseme massage. Saizi.
Yeah.
So I'm treating her because okay, not because see it is treating, but today I decided kufanya act of service. This is act of service as part of a love language.
Yes. For the good part of our second year in marriage. When I conceived, sikuwa ijipelekea dustbin until tukapata nani.
Unasikia the small things.
Yes, mimi by the way.
Naona kama maybe dustbin is not a big thing for me, but kuipeleka unaona unakumbuka.
Since I conceived, like tulianza the first clinic. Na in fact, alinipeleka clinic since day one. Since the first clinic after 4 weeks until I was 39 weeks.
Ungesema hadi kwa labor ward.
Hadi kwa labor ward. Alikuwa anaombea hapo nje akizunguka, Because mine later nilienda CS after laboring, story for another day. But he was with me since I conceived. Hadi kunipelekea dustbin, mimi hata sijaijipelekea dustbin by the essence, hata nipate mtoto. Because after we came home tulipata nani, so thank you so much for that. It's the little things that matter. Yeah.
Yes. So that's number. That's number. Yes, number whatever.
And then uko unanisugua mgongo. Unaniosha mgongo.
Another thing nilikuja kulearn is that challenges will be there. Hiyo sidanganywe na mtu. Inaweza kuwa maybe your challenge is financial. Your challenge is disagreement as in you're not able to solve your issues. Mwingine inaweza kuwa ni in-laws, but I have never found like a family ama a couple when wanakuwa smooth like 100%. Okay, I don't know most of them, but I believe like
if you
are normal lazima kutakuwa na challenges, but the difference is how you solve your differences, because I think that's where the difference is. Kuna mtu mwingine anaweza respond vibaya, familia yake ianguke. Kuna mtu mwingine atakuwa patient and then they become like the best couples. Mtu anasema I want to be like them. Is the way you respond. It's not that the fact ati kuna mtu mmoja kwa na mashida na mwingine hana. Kila mtu anakuwa na mashida zake but in different levels.
And then
kama sisi baadaye naweza sema yetu ilikuwa financial.
Yes.
We really had like nasema we really strained in finances.
So we had to prioritize some things.
You prioritize like thinking nasema aje, kufikiria vile mnaweza fanya to get out of the financial crisis. And so many things. In the midst of hizo challenges, we became stronger, we became better. I think sisi tumekuwa stronger because of the challenges. Still, like from the dating season to the first 1 year of marriage, it will strain by the way. Ile unasikia ni kama you are stretching so much, like we used to get our salaries like every week. But by the time you are getting to the next week kulipwa tena, it's like you are just waiting, you are hoping hii siku ifike ndio usort bills na
na siku si tulikuwa tunatumia pesa vibaya.
Sio kutumia pesa vibaya, ni zile tu you're not getting enough. And then vitu more. So sisi I think tuligongwa na finances. So it's normal to have those seasons, but the most important thing is kukuwa na dream.
Yes. And how you manage it.
You need to have a dream. You need to, kama sisi already we have defined what we want to do. So even if we have financial crisis, we hatuna hiyo shida mingi sana because we know the season. You get. We just need to know how to get out of this situation. You get. So that is it. Challenges ziko, hakuna couple perfect. So if you are going through a challenge as a couple, I think is the best time to bond, is the best time to hold each other, is the best time to strategize, is the best time to learn, is the best time to execute zile vitu, yani as in be man enough and be woman enough to kutafuta solution. You get? So hiyo inakuwa test sana wakati mko na challenges. Wakati hamna challenges, amwezi sema ati kuna test, hiyo ni sana. Nitengenezea tu.
So the other thing is about how you solve your issues. Sisi kama kuna kitu tulisema hii nyumba. Hatujaipeleka issues nje.
By the way, nobody has ever known, even a single one, even our brothers, our mother, our whoever, our best couple, like nobody.
Yes.
Na sisi kusema tulikuwa na easy time.
By the way, sisi tulikuwa na easy time. But we learned to solve our issues alone in the house with God. In fact, tusema anytime if I see my husband venye anafanya sipendi, the first thing I do is to report him to God. Nasema hapana, this one God, I don't want it to be like this. Kama ni yeye, kama kuna kitu ninafanya yenye hafurahi, ana report kwa God, then
nakwambia usipo change, you have like now to pray.
Yes.
Pray for them, for her to change.
Yes. And we have never like had an issue yenye tumetoa nje, and we pray to God that still we will be able to manage our issues in the house, especially za kukosana tu vitu tudogo tu, you can handle them in the house.
Na imagine,
and you pray God to give you the wisdom on how to handle them, because you can't do it like, yes, you pray for wisdom and understanding of the other person.
Na imagine, by the way, zile vitu zinafanyaga watu waneni wakosane sana hazikuwa major. They are very small things. Huwa zina escalate to vitu ndogo tu.
Sisi tumeletewa tu issues na couples. And after tumetuangalia, unaona yenyewe hii ni kitu angesolve kwa nini?
Kitu angesolve. Hata sio kitu ilikuwa inafaa maybe kujulikana. But that is what it is. It is what it is.
Yes.
It is life.
Yeah.
We are different, but the most important thing kusema maybe out of all this marriage works. But it takes a lot of work for it to work.
A lot of patience.
A lot of patience. You got to be patient. You got to seek God, because a wife and a husband minus God. You know, by the way, you know, marriage is God's idea.
Yeah.
When God created man, He said it is not good for man to live alone. after creating like the heaven and the earth, the seas, the firmament, everything, the creatures, kila kitu alikuwa anasema it's good, but when he created man alisema it's not good for man to be alone. So the idea of union, or the idea of man and woman living together, it's called idea. So you've got to like ask God for direction, because hii idea ya marriage sila yako. And then kuna vitu hawezi saidiwa na watu. I have come to see that people have different opinions. Kuna mtu anaweza misguide, kuna mtu anaweza kuambia maybe respond this way, but I think there's no manual. You can only pick the good aspects in another marriage. You can only probably observe and learn something from other people, but siwezi kusema ati you do what we do. Hapana. Yours is unique, ours is unique. We are not going through the same challenges. You have your own unique challenges. So handle them by seeking God. Where you cannot probably kama mwezi sio kukua wingi, let God, involve God. Yes. And so I think that was part of what we have learned in our marriage, and I think we cannot exhaust. We have a lot of things we can talk about, and by the grace of God, you probably do another episode, another video.
Like if you are talk,
just talk. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Today was I'm doing this one like imepita. Mother's Day was the day before yesterday, and then our anniversary was the day before Mother's Day.
It was 8th and 9th.
If 8th was Mother's Day, 9th was our anniversary. We are 2 years in marriage, and 3 years in terms of kukua pamoja. In the dating 1 year and marriage 2 years. So at least we are learning. See, we are not even giving this advice. Your advice, we're just talking about ourselves. This is not professional advice. So we are not saying that we are perfect. We are learning. We tunaangalia couples wengine tunasema oh God, I wish we can get to this level. But anyway, marriage is beautiful when you marry a friend. Marriage is workable. You can work out your issues, and it's a journey. Hakuna ati like destination. You have to keep working to be perfect. You go to work so many areas in marriage: finances, relationship, social, whatever, kila kitu, as in all round. But it takes a lot of work. So
and a lot of prayers. Pray for your husbands. Pray for your wives. Pray for your children.
And be intentional.
And be intentional. Thank you, babe, for this sacrifice.
Yes.
This is humility.
Yes.
And it's not the first time you're doing this. Hii tumefanya junior video, by the way. So nimewambia he has been a very good husband. And this new year
tunapanga kukua wazuri, si ndio?
Zaidi. Yes.
So guys, thank you very much for watching our videos. Thank you for the time that you have watched, commented, shared. Come on, just subscribe. I think you can give us that support. We need that subscription. Road to 2K.
2K subscribers.
Yes, imagine. And we love God. We do couple things. We do anything touching on marriage, and that is who we are.
Yes. So thank you guys for watching. And remember to subscribe if you haven't subscribed. And remember to like this video and even comment. Yes, don't leave without doing all those three.
Yes.
Yes, and until we meet in the next video.
Before we meet in the next video, we pray that your marriage works.
Yes.
It's our prayer that your marriage works. Kuna lady tulikuwa naye jana, na out of quotes video zetu akatuambia anataka to meet.
Yeah.
Like we inspired her through this video tunafanya. And my prayer is may God help you to work out your marriage.
Yes.
Marriages are meant to be sweet, by the way.
Yes. And may God fulfill the desires of your heart. If you're there and you're not married,
may God connect you, by the way, to the right spouse.
Yes, and pray for your spouse. Mimi, by the way, I used to pray for my husband. kuna mabeshto wangu wako hapa, kina Esther, kina Maggie, you know. We used to go to the mountain to pray for our husbands. Like we go and spend 4 days there. I remember even the first 2, mimi ndio nilikuwa mwisho kuolewa kwa hiyo group ya 4 girls. So we used to, even after mtu amepata mtu, tukienda kama ni introduction ama rurashu, we used to go to the mountain for 2 days or even 1 day. We go and pray for that event. So mine, they were not able to come, juu walikuwa already kwao, but what we did, they prayed. Yes, and I can attest that prayer works. So pray for your husband wherever he is, pray for your wife wherever she is, pray for your children even before they come, pray for your future, and it works. To this far, we give God all the glory because
He has been faithful.
Yes, He has been so faithful to us. Yes. And prayers work.
Yes. Subscribe, like, share, comment, do all those things, and God bless you. And until we meet you in the next video, God bless you and
bye
bye.